Hello everyone, I am Retro Anju, and today I do not have high hopes for the value that comes out of this video, but as always, anytime I find a Chaos box at Walmart, I have to buy it because I like opening packs because of the I don't know what I'm going to get. Maybe it's something good, maybe it's not, and the Chaos boxes, they pretty much exemplify that. I don't even know what packs I'm going to get. So there's just that added element of what's going to be in it. So let's look at this. I would ask the question, is it worth it to buy this? And the answer is financially, absolutely not. But if you like opening packs and being surprised, and that's more important to you than financial value, then yeah, I think it's worth it. Same reason I like opening collector boosters. Financially, I know it's the worst possible use of my money. I know this. However, I absolutely adore the fact that I get all the special treatments, and I don't have to worry about getting 1,000 base commons that I already have. Of course, I get a bunch of foil commons I already have, but at least they're pretty. Alright, here's the promo card. The Goose Mother. I remember when that card was spoiled and we thought it was going to be amazing. And I mean, it's not bad, but it's not as amazing as we thought it was going to be. Alright, so our play boosters are going to be Aether Drift. Wonderful. Edge of Eternities, that's nice, I haven't opened that much of those. Murders at Karlov Manor, okay, maybe I can actually finally get a one of the common oozes that I can't even remember. Oh, it was a Slime Against Humanity. And Bloomburrow, always a fun set to open, and imagine that, another Aether Drift. Let's start off with the Aether Drift, because I opened way too much of this set. I don't know why. I think I was just obsessed with opening stuff at that point. So, again, not going to spend a whole lot of time on the commons or uncommons. If you'd like, I'll pause between each one just enough that if you want to pause the video, you can read what they do. Again, I haven't followed the lore of Magic in so long. And I know Aether Drift was one of those things that just kind of hit me out of nowhere. Why is there a race across the multiverse? Like, what is the deal there? Oh boy, River Churn Monument. And Far Fortune and Boss. Borderless. Winter Cursed Rider. It's a foil rare, that's not bad either. And then Jungle Hollow, also foil. Alright then. So nothing particularly exciting there, but that's why we started with Aether Drift. I don't know, maybe there's some Aether Drift fans out there. Like, let me know, is Aether Drift your favorite set? (0-8) for 2 mana. And back in my day, the going rate for a 0-8 Wall of Stone was 3 mana. I do like borderless cards, I really do. And I like dogs, so hey. How small how big is that dog? Like, it's got a saddle on it and you've got a human right next to it, or at least a humanoid. Like, how Does this person walking beside this mount that? Never mind, I don't want to know. It's just those things. Oh, that's a pretty forest. I like that. Alright, well there's Aetherdrift. Let's go with Murders next. Oh. Go with Murders at Karlov Manor. I think I opened a bunch of this too, but never struck me as all that exciting. Got an art card. Alright. I'm gonna guess maybe the rare is on top in these, so I'll just flip it over. We'll see what happens. Yes. Alright. I see him casting a lot of shadows there. Yes, I am a middle-class pack opening enthusiast. I don't do this as my job, and therefore I can't afford to sink a whole lot of money into it. So my camera setup is horrible, and my editing skills are non-existent. Izoni, center of the web. Okay. And here's a foil. Prophet's Eidetic Memory. Is that a foil rare too? Okay, sure. And then the planes we saw earlier. So I apologize for the editing, the sound quality, the camera setup, but I have to work with what I have. I have a decent camera. It's an actual, like, camera. Not a webcam. Which I bought at one point thinking, hey, I want to start doing photography. And I think I did that for like 2 days and just never got around to doing it again. It's just, I don't get out a whole lot. And even when I do, it's like the pictures never come out the way I want them to. So if anybody has some tips on photography, feel free to comment and let me know. Tangle Tumbler. Alright. I was kind of looking for Charmed Sleep for Colossification because I don't have those cards. There's only 2 cards I'm missing for my set, and none of my local game stores ever seem to have those. Those 2 particular cards. They're like 20-cent cards. Alright, anyway, moving on. Edge of Eternities. I did not open much of this. It was an interesting set, more so to me than some of the Universes Beyond sets, but it was not... I guess my passion for Magic has waned a lot since I started this channel. It's just, there's so much to keep up with. The releases are so quick. And a lot of the sets just don't quite hit with me. Like, I was really hoping Edge of Eternities would deal with the Blind Eternities, and we'd learn about origins of the Eldrazi, and we'd actually see the Eldrazi coming back, and it just turned out to be a space thing, which, I mean, it's not bad. That's not a bad idea, but it just didn't hit for me. Alright, Cosmogrand Zenith. Cosmogrand Zenith. Okay, that's a mythic. I guess that's not bad. Okay, sure. Mechanizoa. Okay. I was kind of hoping for one of those special lands, but nope. But that's alright. So that was the newest Chaos box from Walmart, at least at the time of recording. Nothing hugely exciting, but hey, I just like opening them. And I don't know, I had a little extra money flying around from something unexpected that hit my bank account, so that was nice. So I decided to do this. As always, guys, thanks for watching.